vibration.
Yeah, Yuletide version. That's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
Edition.
Edition. Yes, there you go. Yuletide edition of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. I guess real quick recap is that you guys are in the Forge of Sunblight and are in the midst of the shit. But you had managed to, without him being able to save very much of anything because he was paralyzed and could not speak, to dispatch Zardock Sunblight and any information that he might have had about the dragon now heading off to vaporize 10 towns. Right before we broke, though, and as he fell, you did notice that some of the Durgar seemed to be fighting amongst themselves. Just as we broke through at the end of that round. So if everybody's got any questions, then we can jump right back into where we left off.
All right.
Oh, they're so loud.
Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack.
Sorry, I have big ass heels on.
Same. I'm just not walking around.
Okay, I can go in the fancy ass dining room, and we can play. Hold on. There we go.
As long as the fancy ass dining room and not the regular dining room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they don't eat here. Nobody.
It's Pathfinder only in the regular dining.
They have an entire room for a piano.
It's called the
Well,
conservatory.
piano room.
It's called the piano room, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is
conservatory,
piano.
actually.
Concert hall.
Right now going. Oh yes, here. That's kind of spooky.
It's called a McMansion, man.
It is a McMansion. Next to an alpaca farm.
Isn't that up by Trenton, too?
Yeah, it's up in Robbinsville.
Yeah. It's all woods.
Yes. And then 5 minutes away is a really nice sushi place. I'm like, yeah.
Right on. Okay, so top of the round, and something happens. Okay.
Could someone stream it? That would be mucho appreciated. Because I don't have a laptop.
For sure. I don't see anything yet, so.
Oh, it would help if I put you guys on the map.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was like, I wasn't gonna say anything because then you're gonna be like, I'm working on it, Tara.
Listen, I don't ever say it like that the first time you tell me. It's later on. I'll stream it.
Word.
As soon as I find out where Tara is.
It's right there.
Well, because now the map is kind of like.
Here. Here I am.
Hang on, how do I do this? Totally jack up our.
Oh, yeah. Shit was popping off last time.
What?
I'm honestly surprised no one's died yet.
Big time
Well,
popping off.
the leader of the Dugar is dead. That's something.
Get that crown.
That's mine.
Filbert might be dead.
Oh,
You know where Filbert
Zero,
is.
you're gonna fight.
Yeah, but not knowing where Filbert is kind of like standard boilerplate at this point, right?
Sometimes.
Does that
I
help?
can name in one hand times I've known where Filbert is.
Okay, I can see it now. Perfect.
All right. So that person, hang on, I've got like 14 NPCs to deal with. Nice. All right, Wind Zero, you're up.
I'm up. I'm up. I don't feel like going back in the room at the moment. So I'm just gonna throw my last furry animal in there. A panther.
Of course. Do I have a panther already out? I do. Roll a dexterity. Improv. Okay. Little fuzzball lands just outside the open door and unravels and expands into a sleek black panther. Calling to mind your hero's companion.
I don't have a panther.
So on your bonus action, I believe, can you do multiple ones on a bonus action?
No, as an action, I can use it to take out one, and then as a bonus action, I can use command it.
Right, but do you need a bonus action to command each one separately? With multiple ones.
If I'm giving them separate orders, yes.
Gotcha.
If I just say flee,
Yep, understood.
Or-
That's exactly, I'm down with that.
so the panther's gonna run 20 feet and pounce on this Durgar right here.
Okay.
So, shoot. So that's a claw attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have full version. You have full control of those, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Does an 11 hit?
It does not. I don't believe it does. No, it does not. They are currently wearing scale mail, and each are now carrying a shield and a warp head. All of which is now ogre size.
Well, you know, I don't feel the need to name that one. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. All right, Kaz.
I know, like, I just can't remember. I know some of these are hurt. Like, have been hit. I just can't remember which ones have.
All of them, pretty much, except the two that came in lately. Which are these two?
Those two there? Okay. So I will start with this one then.
Wheat.
That's a no. No. Only damage.
Yeah, damage rolls. He's not halfling. He's quite the opposite.
It's not Filbert.
Correct.
Wow. Roll 20 once again, showing us how unutterly random its rolls really are.
Wow. So crazy.
All right.
Did you guys ever notice that when you're starting up Roll20, it has like the little messages as it's like loading, and one of them says randomizing dice rolls in parentheses, sort of. So I'm pretty sure it's a known thing that their algorithm sucks.
That's funny. All right,
Well,
so
they're-
19 points of damage on that one.
All right.
It's having a great time trying to load the map on my phone right now. It's been about like 10 minutes.
That's all right. It's having trouble with even me just doing the HP subtraction on this creature.
I'm eating, and once I'm done eating, I'll stream it.
Oh, that might help. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So she doesn't have to load like a crazy thing. She just has to look at her Discord app the whole time.
Well, Mick has it streaming right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
But that's probably why I'm dogging on my.
Yeah, you should maximize your bandwidth. I'll stream it. I have gigabit hardwired in.
Yeah, I gotta run a hardwire down here, man. I just gotta do it. I didn't want to pay for it, but I just gotta have it.
I just pulled it up because I couldn't see anybody's rolls. And I was like, okay, it's a little annoying.
I forgot my D6. Hold on.
Yeah, Mickey. Other than drilling, getting another one is like a great investment.
So, I mean, because it's a crit, it doubles all dice rolls, right? If I remember correctly.
Damage. Yeah, it's either you double a dice or you roll multiple.
All right. Well,
Well, no, he's got that racial ability that adds a D6.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know that racial abilities get doubled, but it doesn't matter. 6 is all you needed left. That's all you had left. So it's
oh, okay.
Oh, sick.
Boom.
All right.
Thank you. That really helps me actually. These guys are annoying.
And that'll do it for me.
movement, 30 feet.
Oh. Didn't those lizard dudes just insta die?
Those 2 of them did, yeah, but these
2 of them,
are.
yeah. Sorry, I can't see them from my vantage point.
There's still one alive.
That we can see.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Well, I have an idea.
What, another fireball?
Correct.
Everything is fireball!
Bye, Filbert. I mean, we don't know that.
Very well
alright.
could be.
Roll the damage on finishing his move too close. What do you? On purpose. All right. So that's them. Brendan. Oh wait.
right.
It's not just them. I forgot. I got this guy. 1, 3, 4, 5.
Holy moly.
Uh-oh, guys, I think we're in trouble.
I don't know. I can't see it.
We're in trouble, Zara.
Oh, there's only 2 of them. I don't know what you're talking about.
And his bite misses you. You get an opportunity attack as it moves away from this
Death ball of death.
ball of death.
All right.
Boo.
10.
You have some great rolls tonight.
Well, he critted and insta-killed something, so...
Take to go with the bet.
Yeah.
That misses.
That's just normal rolling for me in roll 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be crap, boom. crap, boom.
Alright. Now,
All right, so
Quigarth. I'm sorry,
Okay.
no, it's not. It's Brendan. Yeah, Brendan, I'm sorry, I skipped you.
yeah, it's okay. So I'm just doing some mental calculations.
You're currently prone.
Currently prone because I'm just recovering. Okay, so I stand up for half my movement. So that's kind of necessary. Don't get advantage melee murdered. Next train of thought. So let's say I center something here. 20 feet. Not great. Figuring out my geometry here, folks. I know how exciting this is.
Pretty sure the guys
The guys in the top are our friends.
What? Some of those are ones that are fighting with us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't want
gotcha.
to attack the missiles. Right?
You got it. You guys are on top of it. That's cool. You know, I was just measuring. Measuring for fun. You know.
Or they could all be enemies and they're just attacking each other.
Yeah, they could secretly be evil. Yeah, I think we found our spot here, ladies and gents.
All right,
So-
we're prepared.
So I think we found our spot. So I'm gonna look at my spell list really quick for one idea further. I can't like see him and I can't like message him. It's disappointing. I'll say, Filbert, heat's coming. Brace for impact. And I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think it was centered here, and that hits everything in that.
It's 20 feet, right?
20 feet centered on this square. I'll mark it.
That does not hit Filbert.
Stick.
Woohoo!
Geometry.
Although I'm gonna have you roll a dexterity saving throw for your mustache.
Oh.
Because it's that close.
I mean, Mickey, you might as well just kill him.
I'm not saying it's gonna burn it completely off. I'm just saying it might get a little singed.
I'm just kidding. All right, let me get to streaming.
All right, So roll your damage, but let me see. What I gotta give? Alright, so fucking everybody. Alright, cool. Alrighty. So the first the Jugar.
EC 16. Dex.
19, so he takes half.
Pretty good.
Giant lizard. Geezer. Fails.
Nice.
Fantastic.
So
Let's
all
do it.
three of them fail.
Mustache is fine.
Your mustache is fine. You feel the heat scorch your face, but you turn away and duck behind the wall. Just as you see an eruption, a blast of flame through the opening. I've got to still do the Qui-Gon.
28 points of fire damage, 14 halved.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out where the freaking. Come on! Oh, I gotta push the button. All right, there we go. The Qui-Gon number 1 fails and fails. All right, so everybody takes how much?
28 points of fire damage.
Yes, they do. So first the light and heat, Filbert, assail you. Then the smell of roasting flesh.
Makes you hungry.
And you hear the dripping sound of Winzira's saliva on the ground.
You burnt it!
Did these guys survive, Nick?
Hang on, I'm still doing.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Alright.
I'm still doing mathing here. I'm mathing.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine. It's good news you're still doing that.
No, they did not survive. Fuck me. That was an effective fireball. That blast incinerated 4 lizards and 2 Qui-Gon, and singed one whole side of a ogre-sized Drugar who had been rushing up at you. So there you go.
An enemy right here, correct?
Where? This right here?
Right here.
That's Winzira's panther. So
Sick.
technically,
Awesome.
it's an
So
ally.
I'm gonna. So I clasp my hand together, unleash a very mundane-looking ball of flame that engulfs and consumes everyone, and I just casually take a few steps back. And this is Winzira over here, right? Over here.
No, yeah.
Who is this? Let me zoom in. Oh, okay. That's Ashala, right?
That me.
Okay, cool.
There you go, Kayla. I just zoomed in on the thing too, so that should help.
Yeah, it took me a second to realize what my token was, but yeah.
My bad.
You're good, you're good. Yeah, we're leaving the McMansion after this turn. They all know I'm playing D&D and they're roasting me downstairs. It's great.
Oh, then I'm not gonna move at all. Sorry about all that, because I am within this melee. I thought my character was the one below me, not the one above me. So I thought my movement would not draw attacks of opportunity. So I'm obviously not gonna do that.
So you're gonna stand up though.
I am stood up. Yes, I stood up for half my movement, and I just finished my turn with half my movement still remaining. I'm not gonna move and draw those attacks.
Okie dokie. You're standing. right. Seeing you having stood up. Sorry, man. This guy's gonna attack you again.
It's fine.
First claw attack. Crit fail.
Hell yeah. His claws fall off.
He gets 2, so you know what that means. This one's gonna be a crit. No, only works for players. So he takes 2 swings at you. Maybe blinded by the flash and the burning carnage that was going on around him, but he misses so badly that his second swing is still off balance, and he misses with that one. The other attacks you, Kaz. I'm going to say that he does move. Moves to get away from on top of that, near that lizard, and moves over this way, and then attacks you from there. Missing. And finally, I'm hitting tonight for the first time after 12 attempts for 7 points of slashing damage. And I believe that's all that's left alive.
Well, the guy over there is alive.
Of the Quinoth?
Of the green guys.
Green boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Quaggoth. There are only 2
Right
of
there,
them
right
left.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Thea.
Ram him. Pony. Ram.
Kill the frog.
I mean, I guess, well, would it sit on top of him because he's so big, or would it have to be right here?
It'd probably be right there. So he makes a
Dex.
dex save
Yeah.
of a 12, which I don't believe.
No,
Oh, that's a
that's
failure.
a fail.
So
Can
takes
you see my stream, Caleb, by the way?
Let
Wow.
me see.
Look at
Other
that
than Mickey
damage.
Better.
That's awesome. Boom. All right. And
Yeah,
then
this has a turn order on it. Mickey, you're good. I can see
Oh,
Yeah, I'll take it off. Hang on.
Hold it.
I'm just
Oh, yeah,
got
sorry.
14 things going on here. Trying to do it once.
It's cool.
Thank you.
if I move on top of this guy right here, would that be moving into this threat range? Because I'm not in melee with him.
It doesn't count moving into threat range. It only counts moving out of threat range.
All right, and then
You're already in a threat.
I'm gonna move right there, and then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Kaz. 7. I think I just undid what was done.
Yep.
And Thea is looking very spiritually exhausted. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, Shala.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the Drugar in front of us. They're against us, right? They're not on our side.
It's not like you're wearing armbands or anything. They've been moving towards you.
Alright, yeah. So I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the large Drugar right in front of me. Do pull up
Right
the
here?
app, and we'll see if I can actually cast it off
If
of
you
the
not,
character.
if you want, I can just do it for you.
That would be a lot. That'd be very helpful.
I will do so.
Means you'll do
Eldritch
damage.
Blast. Crit.
Yo,
There you
2
go.
seconds.
I used my crit for you. Unbelievable.
Nice. She crits? Hell yes.
13 points of Eldritch Blast damage on your...
Plus 4.
Plus 17 points of Eldritch Blast damage on your first one. Pew pew.
Hopefully it's
Nice,
on
nice.
Nolva's side.
And then-
Are you shooting him at the second one at the same guy?
Yeah, unless he's, dead. But no. Yeah,
He is
second
not.
one, the same guy.
He is not. Button. Who's got the button? And that one, though, unfortunately misses.
Damn. Alright, yeah. That's gonna be my turn, and we're gonna head out of here, so.
Do you want to stay in the same spot, or do you want to move?
I'm gonna head back in that right-hand corner.
Over this way?
Portfa. Yes.
Okay.
Thanks. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
By the way, Brendan or someone, I can see you're Googling.
Oh, sorry.
Luckily, I'm not recording that.
We can still see it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're good.
I'm not recording that, so you're all set. The YouTube world will never see which.
What your search history is.
I don't want to know. All right, hang on a second, guys. I got 57 Drugar I've got to kind of take care of here. So.
57, huh?
Come on, man. Today. Jesus, the lag.
Oh, so you're not recording today, Mickey? Is that what you just said?
No, I am. But I didn't
Okay.
activate your stream. I didn't click on watch stream.
Cool. I was just googling stuff for the other D&D games I run.
Dude, I'm just totally busting your job. Alright, big miss.
God from Greyhawk.
Alright, so up here we have. A miss. A crit miss. And another miss.
Oh,
And we have. That hits. It kills.
Nice.
The Panther?
No. No,
oh, there's stuff up
the
there.
Wargar that's up here.
Oh shit.
That one died.
Oh, he's like killing the bad guys.
Possibly.
Maybe. Or killing our good guys.
Pretty sure the one.
But they're not wearing armbands. Pass.
Okay, why those guys are blue?
Somebody cast something on him. When Zira cast something on him,
Slow? I don't know. I can't.
slow. Or think you cast slow on him.
Slow is the green guys over here. Those are the two slowed guys.
And does the blue mean that those are our friends?
Well, if you're metagaming, you might infer that.
Oh, okay. I thought they had someone had cast a spell or were talking to them or something
No,
from
I'm
last
just
week.
busting. I'm just kidding around. I'm not
Okay.
really salty, please.
Okay.
But I've got 14 of them to try to, keep track of, so I had to do something.
No, it's cool. I just was not sure.
The problem is that you don't know if they are indications of something, but you don't know which way that indication goes.
Got it.
Yeah, so just kill them all.
Yeah, that's what I was originally gonna. Yeah, just kill everybody. So.
Until they tell us to stop.
Pretty good policy.
Oh no, mine is normally just run away.
Also good policy.
Alright, sorry, that was a lot of those guys to resolve. Alright, and this this one.
You just take up some space.
Okay.
I'm guessing all those ones that just entered were the ones that were banging.
What?
Guessing all the ones that just entered were the ones that were banging at the door. Last.
Could be.
Really came from that direction.
Your mom came from that direction.
That's what she's.
Got you there.
Oh, Zardek's dead. Take him off of there. All right, Filbert.
Okay. I don't really see anything else over here.
You see a lot of crispy giant
Yep.
lizards.
Alright, so I see a whole bunch of commotion going on over here. I mean, it's tough to tell with the map itself, but would I have a shot at this fella here?
This one right here?
Yeah.
I think so. Let me just double check. Something.
Oh, you should definitely have a shot at this guy.
I thought they were all dead.
Mm-mm.
The
You
ones
guys
with the
still
X's
alive?
are.
Yeah, all the X's are current.
Yeah, so that blocks that one out.
Yeah.
But I got a little bit on this guy
You
here.
do have that guy. Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'll take a shot at him.
Okay. Are you gonna bonus action hide first?
Yeah, I would sneak over there.
I would think so. Okay, you are hidden.
28 to hit,
Yeah.
and it'll be 21 damage total.
Alright.
It was 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'll back away from the arrow slit a little bit. And that is all 3 of the things I can do.
Okay. That's 21.
Paul's just chilling. It's like crisping up that one guy really bad. Smells super stinky.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I totally did this wrong. I'm sorry. It wasn't her. She's still over there. I got my people confused. Alright. Okay, Wind Zero.
Oops. They're multiplying. As my bonus action, I'm gonna tell the panther to attack. Do a bite? Yeah, bite him! Bite him!
Oh, that hits.
1d6 plus 2. Oh,
You
5
just hit-
points.
You could just hit the roll on attack up here, like this.
I forgot.
It's alright. So 5?
Yes. Wow. And I guess I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on him too at first level.
Same guy?
Same guy.
Uh, 15. So he makes it,
He takes 5 points.
but stays put.
Yep. And then I gotta get back on my hog.
I'm now picturing that boar going. Alright, Kaz.
Okay. I am gonna shift 5
Brendan,
feet
you're on deck.
Huh?
Just letting Brendan know he's on deck. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, it broke up for a second. Halfway through, like, with just the Brendan part. Shift 5 feet up that way. I'm going to attack this one first.
Okay.
Does 13 hit?
I don't remember. It does.
Right. 13
Good damage.
plus 5, so 18 damage.
Yep.
And is he still alive?
Yep. I'll let you know when he
Okay.
dies. For sure.
All right.
For sure. Yeah. I
Yeah.
was just waiting for the lag to kind of do the math for me. Same guy?
Yep.
Okay.
For 9 damage.
And now he's dead.
Okay. So now I'll shift 5 back this way.
Okay.
Or actually, no. I will step. Oh no! Yeah, no. I'll stay there. That's fine.
Okay.
That way, you got a clear shot to bring it. Just if you do go to there.
I think all of the lizards are dead. So
Yeah.
that is up to you now, Brendan.
All right, so I make a. Who's this next to me? Thea?
Yep.
I'm gonna say to Thea rather loudly. I'm gonna say I'm pointing this direction, and I'll say I'm gonna teleport behind them. And I cast Misty Step, and I bamf over here through the door.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Is this Winzira here?
Yeah. You see Winzira
Okay, cool.
astride a boar.
Okay, cool.
I believe
Hi.
it's a boar, not a giant boar. Yeah, just a normal boar.
And debating, but I'm gonna, yeah, I'll cast a firebolt through my little opening here at this guy right here.
Okay.
Big enough not to hit the panther or have the panther be in the way, right?
Yeah, dude. Yes, it is literally the size of an ogre.
Cool. All right, yeah, that's big. Okay, you got it. All right, we're firebolting this bitch ass. Yeah. A lot of fire lately. Oh, is it? So I'm in the wrong spot. Here we go. 18 to hit.
Oh yeah. Do your
All right,
damage.
That's 12 points of fire damage.
Damn. Okay. Nicely done.
That's my turn, yeah.
Odd or even, Kaz?
Odd. Means they're hitting you.
Oh,
Misses. And misses.
yup. Ching, ching.
With an intelligence of 6, I'm going to say it would stay and just instinctually try to fight its way out. So he doesn't even try to run. All right, Thea.
Going to yell out, Zardoc is dead. You're with Grindolfa, help us. We don't want to hurt you. And then
And I cooked all their friends. Huh.
hopefully this guy is a bad guy. Boom. Boomy. Right here.
Which one are you booming?
This guy. I put it right here.
Gotcha. Sorry, there's so much going on in that screen. I lost track of what we were doing there for a second.
It's okay.
Duxie. It's the first one. There, the 12. Fails, right? So he takes
Yep.
8 points of damage.
Yep.
Oh.
Hopefully he wasn't one of Grindolfa's. I'm going to smack at the guy in front of me. And I missed. Horrible.
I'm assuming you don't want the movement.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to fight the guy. Doesn't that mean I'm engaged in
You are.
melee with-
He may or may not attack. I mean, you don't know.
You didn't check.
I'm fine.
You're good? That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Ashala.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. Dream is not loading, so is it Drugar attack last turn still up?
Yes, he is.
All right, hit him with Eldritch Blast, please.
All right. So you move over 10 feet, poke your head around the corner, and fire off a Eldritch Blast. 2 on the die for a total of 9. Misses
Oof.
on your first one. But you call to the great old one in a bit of a cursing kind of way, telling it to fuck off and it's not going to help you. And that one hits square on with your 17 to hit.
Yes.
And does 2 points of force plus. What's your plus?
+4.
So 6 points of damage.
All right, I'm gonna go back behind that corner.
Okay. Cool. She hangs up. I gotta give her a lot of props for doing this on the road, man. That's pretty.
Dedication.
Yeah, that's showing some. Alright, so this. Alright, so it's a Jugar. So hang on, I gotta resolve a lot of shit. That one attacks that one. Kills him. Kills him dead.
Oh, is this a good kill him dead? I don't know.
Do any of them say anything back now?
I am back. Yeah, I wanted to move back in the corner.
Yep, I got you.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Hang on, I'm resolving a bunch of shit, and then I'll let you know what happens.
Word.
Okay. So first, you see this. You see the one that you yelled at, Thea? These two that kind of came up behind the other one. You see one of them kind of step forward over the body of the fallen. You see more kind of coming in behind him. And then the 3 of these guys all attack the one that Ashala just hit. Oh, and now I get fucking. So 3 of them just start bludgeoning the crap out of them. If I can get it to actually click, I'll kill him. Oh, but then he shrinks. Yeah, I'll leave the phallic jokes out of this one. And the one that kind of is closest turns to you and gives you a kind of a punch on the his chest, and he says in Dwarvish, "The mead will flow."
Yes, Black Army. Black.
You've got notes right there.
I know. He said Black.
So he moves up to there, and then these 2.
Spell it black. It's my dyslexia right there.
Hits for 9. Sorry, I'm lagging on my roll 20 right now. It's all gonna happen all at once. There it goes. And that hits for another 7. Cool.
Sounded good.
Alright, so they attack that guy. And they got these guys up here to resolve. Steps follows. Off the sides. Misses. Off the sides. Hits. 3. Come on, roll. You got too many windows open.
Been there.
Well, I popped out each of these.
Yeah.
So he misses, but he hits back. 7. day. Hammer.
Damn.
Why isn't it rolling the damage? We're just gonna do 10 minutes.
His baby Jesus hates you.
Whoa.
What just happened?
The cleric is blaspheming.
Not her, Jesus. That's Lysander, baby. Ooh. A lot of high rolls.
That's
That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of 6 hits.
Yeah, now when I'm, PC, I'm attacking NPCs. Come on, catch up. Catch up. Catch up.
For mustard. Stone mustard.
All right, Filbert.
Alright, can't really see much of anything. So I'm going to stealth and move out of the room. That's a good amount of stealth.
Okay.
Yep. Still have no idea where Filbert is. Just occasionally see bolts of lightning arrows coming out of random. Yeah, force arrows.
And dash 5.
That is from whence he came.
5. And move into the other room there. That was a move and a dash and a hide action.
Cool.
And I'm done.
Guess we should look at cold.
Alright. Come on, damn it. Son of a bitch. There we go. Alright. She's gonna do this. Pulls out, unlocks the gate. Calls out. All right, Windsor.
Oh, you're still alive. That's good. Go attack the next one. Or is this one? Is this
What's happening?
one on top of another?
Yeah, he's standing on the top of a. Well, when they die, they shrink, and I forgot to shrink them.
That was one of the guys that helped us.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing. I was in the next room. Oh, it looks like he's in the same spot. Bite him!
That hits.
Leo.
Did the damage come up? I didn't see it. I'm lagging.
5 piercing.
There it is. Okay.
And another dissonant whispers.
On the
He's
same
not
guy?
dead yet. Yep.
Okay.
I killed all of them.
Makes it.
4 points of psychic damage.
He's looking rough.
And then, in a loud voice, I don't think I've said it, but I'm sorry for all those who I've hurt. I don't mean it. It's just survival of the fittest at this point. And by the way, it's me if you didn't get that. Okay, I'm done.
Then,
All right, Kaz.
well,
What is great? What is
who's playing videos?
Huh?
Somebody's playing like Joe Biden, talking about vaccines.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either.
Nor did I.
That's like the second time we've heard
Maybe.
it. Before that, it was Christmas like commercial.
I never heard any of that.
Definitely not me. I'm muted.
Maybe you got something in the background on your PC.
No. The only thing up is 5e tools and
Anyway,
roll
are you doing?
20. But well, before I go, her panther has to make a dexterity save though.
Oh, that's right. Actually, so does the. Oh no, he
Yeah,
didn't.
so is the character.
Well, no, he didn't end his turn there.
Oh yeah. You gotta roll
Oh,
damage.
sorry.
Rolls max damage.
13.
Oh.
Rolls
Max damage.
That does roll max damage. So Windsor's Panther is just got all crispy, and it's looking really bad. Like the whole side of it is just all fried. It's kind of like kimping on 2 legs now.
What'd you do to my panther?
You attacked our friend.
Oh, it's
You
on.
left him next to the flaming spear as
Yeah.
well.
Didn't do anything.
That's correct.
Just left it there to get burned.
Yeah. It was there. It was
Where
there.
is it? It's my
Yes.
panther was there first.
You didn't name it anyway.
right. You must have known. All right, Cass.
Fair.
Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sure that hits.
It does.
15.
16.
16.
Okay.
And then again. 13, I think, hit last time.
Yeah. Just hit it.
Yep.
Another 12 points of damage.
All right. So 16, 20.
28 total.
Okay.
Why are you being such a cunt?
There you go. All right, Brendan.
All right, so we're gonna just poke our head out, assess the situation. Step in kind of the doorway here. Do any of them like appear hostile? Like, because I obviously don't want to metagame to who I know, and I was in the other room, so I barely could see much of anything other than what was right in front of me.
You
So-
see, yeah, if you were out of the room, you didn't see much. You might have heard somebody yelling out in Dwarvish,
Mm-hmm.
but you wouldn't have seen anything.
Yeah, and I don't speak Dwarvish either, so I
Right.
wouldn't be able to parse anything.
So you see kind of this very crispy-looking fella.
I do. I remember the panther being there, or whatever's left of it. So like, Oh, I see this asshole, don't I?
Yeah.
Is he alive?
Yeah.
And he's very much alive.
Yep.
Definitely injured, but definitely alive.
All right. Well, he's 10 feet away, and that shouldn't impose disadvantage, correct, Mickey?
Nope.
Awesome. So he's gonna get blasted in the face with a fireball. Fireball. Nice.
Remember, you could also talk to me too.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot this asshole right here. Right? We're good.
This guy.
Yeah, and I point to the guy right in front of me. I say that out loud.
Yeah. But the
All right.
the dwarves
Shoot
over
them
there
all.
are friends.
Dwarves are chill.
Those dwarves are our friends. And then
Okay.
the Earth Panther attacked him.
They all look the same. She's lying. She's been turned. She
as
hit my
much as-
panther.
As much as you're my favorite, I turn around. I'm gonna fry this asshole. Yeah, firebolt. Would be nice to hit. So that's a 25 to hit,
And 20 damage.
and max damage on 2d10s. That's 2d. That's max damage.
Wow.
20-point cantrip.
I don't know why my firebolts roll so high. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have.
He just likes you.
Roll
Repeatedly.
20 likes fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I mean, I'm not. I just click it. Like I feel bad at this point.
No,
That's like
stop.
how.
I
That's a-
believe all the Quaggoth are now extinguished, so they did not come up in their initiative. At that point, you guys see 1, 2, 3, 4. She looks at you, Winzira, aboard your Ham 2, or I think it was Ham 2.
Son of the Baconator.
Bacon too.
Bacon.
Bacon 2, excuse me. Gives you the up down and kind of strides past. Her bodyguard in tow.
Guessing anyone.
Wow.
her max dash movement. She kind of is hustling past you. Does anybody want to attack her?
No, I recognize her.
She steps into the room and in Dwarvish screams out, "Enough!"
He's scared off Shala.
And she begins to rattle off in this guttural kind of grating, almost sounding like the sound of rocks grinding on each other. And as she does so, you guys can kind of see some of the last individuals throw down their war picks onto the ground. And she just kind of turns and looks at you all and says, "That will be quite enough of that," to you, Thea, in Dwarvish.
Dismiss my fireball. If I
Okay.
can. My flaming spear. Yes.
All right.
I was like worried. I was like, no, it's gonna hurt the guy.
And as the shouts and the echoes start to dissipate, all that's kind of just the general kind of roaring still coming from the forge and the muted coming out of the forge. The hammerers are looking a little bit confused. But I've stopped moving.
Carnage. Carnage. Well, Grandolfa, I believe there's a crown over there for you. There.
Yeah, I took care of him pretty early on. He was harmless.
Do you say that in... Are you saying all this in Dwarvish? Are you saying this in Common?
I am speaking in Dwarvish.
I don't speak Dwarvish.
She switches to the Dwarvish as she looks at you. That monstrosity that he wore upon his head was a symbol of his madness and his lunacy. I will not wear it. It will be tossed into the molten forge and melted down the way it should be. I do
Good idea.
fear, however, his creation has already been loosed.
I know, it would have been good to perhaps maybe not smacky him so hard, but he didn't make it easy to just take him as prisoner, as you see.
Yes.
But I can say that your tribe was led astray by a devil masquerading as your priest.
This, though disturbing, makes some bit of sense to me. For much of this surface scheme is beyond my comprehension. Although, now that we are here, perhaps there will be some opportunity to be had from it. Other markets, other trade partners, if there are any left when this plays out.
Do you...
I'll nudge you a bit and ask her if she thinks that thumping forge might have something to do with the dragon.
I relay that.
And as much as the forge is related to the sword or the hammer that it creates, yes.
Well, I mean, you said that there was like something inside of it, like thumping like a heartbeat, right?
You can hear a noise coming from the inside of it,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I mean, perhaps we could investigate that. Or are there any of Zaradok's right-hand people that perhaps you've taken prisoner? Or did we kill them all?
She looks about and where is the foreman? What was her name? And she kind of leans over and asks one of her attendants there, and they Dorntara, where are you? And from across the forge, kind of had opened up the main gates and was trying to rally, but upon hearing, she kind of makes her way back. Yes, Grand Matron. What would you have of me? My head? For being loyal to my lord? No, not your head. But and she starts talking in Undercommon. And there's a bit of a back and forth with them for a few minutes. And after that exchange, you see her kind of let out this deep sigh, and she kind of resigns herself and shrinks down. And walking over a little bit further, she looks at you, Thea, and in sort of passable dwarvish says to you, "Make your ask. What would you know?"
How to stop the dragon from destroying Tin Towns. If there's any trigger or spell or something we can do to stop its path.
The only thing that will stop its path now is to get in front of it and slay it, to destroy it. It is its own creation. It is set, though, on a path that it has been instructed to follow, and it will not deviate from that. But there is no more control of it beyond what we have already laid into it in its creation. It will continue to raise and destroy what you call 10 towns until it is stopped, destroyed, or all of the surface settlements have been wiped away and this land made ours.
You happen to know the order in which?
We
Oh,
do.
I don't understand the language you're speaking. I shouldn't interrupt because I don't understand any of it.
Well, that we already know the path.
We saw the table.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn and relay this to them and say that somehow we have to get from here and race to whatever the closest destination from here is next on its path. Also, how long has it been gone? It's probably already destroyed my home already. So that's great. And that's the only way to stop it. But Grindolfa here wishes to make an alliance of trade in the future, so at least there's comfort in that. And there shouldn't be any more evil Charlatan dragons. But unfortunately, according to the forewoman, there's nothing we can do to stop it now that it's been released.
Does it have any weaknesses? Any vulnerabilities?
I will ask that of the forewoman.
Does the material have vulnerabilities that it's made of? Would would weapons made of the same material be effective, perhaps?
I will start talking and then constantly interrupt with his random interjections.
Yeah, I'm just
Like-
thinking out loud. Like my brain.
I
is
know.
like
I'm just
firing.
saying, but I'd rather play it out like when you are translating for someone and then you're like, and then somebody's like, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, oh, actually, no.
No, that's hilarious. Yeah, I love it. That's great.
Thea, with your passive perception, and let me just double check one more. Yeah, and Kaz, even you too, because you keep looking over at the dwarvish female foreman. You see some movement. It's kind of dim and hazy because of the soot in the air. But you hear kind of a bit of loudly over, and I don't know how many of you guys actually have your Sirenscape up, but you hear
Can we be of service?
a voice yelling out, can we be of service? And just looking beyond, you see walking out from around the corner a kind of gray-haired human woman with an eye patch, one eye missing, and with a what appears to be a snowy white owl perched on her shoulder. Surrounded by a group of kobolds. She steps out for a little bit beyond the forge. You see Thornosta, I'm sorry, not Thornosta. God, there's so many NPCs to keep track of here. Grandalfa, the Grandalfa leans over and kind of confers with one of the guards in the room who have entered in. And she looks at you, Thea, and in Dwarvish tells you, yes, a prisoner. And the fighting must have escaped from those cells just beyond. Captured her. Lurking about. Near here, they say. Her and her kobolds.
Hello. We were planning on coming down to the prisons. We just hadn't gotten there yet. Hear that you were a prisoner of Zardoc?
Yes. It is true. We were captured, overwhelmed. I was surprised in our sleep by invisible dwarfs. They are very difficult. But I thank you for the distraction. I was able to free us from the cells once our captors had joined the fray. We were about to try to sneak away further, but could not help but overhear that this dragon that they had been creating has been let loose.
Yes. And I'm afraid that my town is first on its path. And there's probably nothing I can do to save it, but we must do something to stop it from raising all over the land.
I have a quest and an agenda of my own, but no wizard worth her salt would stand idly by and not try her strength against a dragon such as this. Haha, it should be glorious. I will offer my aid. What do you need?
Well, Give me just a moment. Filbert! Really, it's Filbert? Alright. Filbert?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
remember where they were going next? Didn't you write it on your map?
Maybe. I have to check my notes. If you give me a moment, please.
I just,
Let me see if I've got a handout for that.
you were the one who wrote it down, so.
No, it's in the chat.
All right, let me close all these extra windows out and see if this helps. My lag.
Good meat be next.
Yeah, I just figured.
You're going to Dugan's Hole and then Goodmead.
Do you have a way to get us all to Goodmead in haste?
Who, me? No.
I was talking to the wizard.
Oh, well, look at the person you're talking to, not...
What's up?
Different wizard.
I'm talking to you through the arrow slit, like I haven't come out yet.
Which different wizard?
This beautiful lady here.
Yeah, what about her?
Yeah.
Says she's a wizard.
Oh, okay, cool.
Winzira's not a wizard.
Yeah, no, wait, are we talking about wizards or Winzira?
Winzira is the best wizard.
She's speaking in common as far as I know.
Yes, she was. So you all could easily hear her. Hang on. I'm still just trying to clear off my thing
Those
here.
are all 10 towns. That's what you put in there. Is that the order too?
Yeah, that's the path. Yeah, that we got from the map thingy.
So you're from Dugan's?
Yes.
Ripperino.
Yes. From Dugan's Hole.
Well,
Dugan's Crater now.
Yeah.
we need to get off this mountain. Yes, first and foremost. But I do have some skill, and I do have transportation. They did not find that, yes, we can make our way to dog sleds that I have kept hidden.
Well, we have dog sleds too. I just didn't know if you were a wizard who could us there faster.
Or conjure up a large creature for us to ride there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There's no eagles coming.
And it's it's
Pretty
2
sure-
miles to travel down off of this mountain. If you take the mountain route. Although I do know a path, though it's 8 miles long, that would be much easier.
Okay.
Who's the isn't Filbert Map Man? Map expert.
Batman.
Filbert, which of these is closest to us, like, as the dog sled rides? Goodmead, East Haven, or Care Dineval?
Dineval.
That too.
Goodmead.
So from the thing, Dugan's Hole, Filbert, you can tell by, just looking at your map real quick, that once you get down off the mountain to go directly across the tundra, Dugan's Hole is 10 miles across the tundra from the base of this mountain that you're up on, that you traversed. You'll have to go down the backside because you came on the different side that is on the more direct line. It's 10 miles to Goodmead, and it is 12 miles to East Haven, directly across the tundra. The closest place that you can pick up the road, where you could travel even faster on, would be at Goodmead. Roll for me a quick little survival check. Looking at your map.
We fight that.
23.
Yeah. You do some quick calculations. And you are able to put this together. And I'm just going to give it to you. Hang on, I got to create something here. Hang on.
Purple blade.
Look at, I already gave Hank's bow, man.
I
Yeah,
know.
his bow is wild.
It is Christmas.
No, it's Yule. The darkest
Actually,
night. The darkest
today's
night of the year.
Yeah, it's winter solstice.
You.
Yeah, what do I get? What do I motherfucking get?
You can kill Kaz again if you want. Or Thea.
Thea goes down, we're all in trouble.
Come on, man.
No, that's when you really run.
Yeah, true.
Maybe if we like exit out of this map or something, it'll.
No, it's just that's the memory allocation for Firefox because I had so much open earlier. I just have to I just shut Firefox down and reopen it, but that's gonna take away. If we take a break, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, let us know if you need a break. I can take a break anytime.
Well, I want to get this.
If we take a break, I'll be home in like 5 minutes and can hop on my laptop.
Word. Break me off a piece of that Chrysler car.
You was so put out. She's mad because I have things in my lap. It's fine. I'll sleep up here by the phone. I'll sit on your phone.
Come on, man. Work with me here. Work with me. All right, Filbert. You should have a map of your calculations. Do you see it? Under handouts?
Let me take a look. Filbert's cartography calculations.
That's correct. In case unless I spelled it wrong, but if I did, don't.
I think you did, but it's all right.
Yeah, I did, I'm sure. When they're lagging that bad. All right, so the yellow lines are across snow. The dotted are on the roadways.
Mm-hmm.
And the red is mountain travel.
Gotcha.
So the distance per hour that you have noted is that you can move 2 miles per hour on a dog sled across snow, 1 mile an hour in mountain travel, and 3 miles an hour on roads, which is effectively double the pace that you can move with just snowshoes. And the resting of the dog sled, after doing some math and whatnot, looking at all this stuff, is broken. It doesn't make any sense. So the way I'm interpreting it from now on is that humans can go 8 hours, right, traveling before they start hitting exhaustion. Dogs can do 12 hours. And since they need an hour of rest for every hour of running, at the end of 12 hours, they need 12 hours worth of rest. So it's not an hour and then an hour of rest, because it just doesn't make any sense. You don't get anywhere. It's faster to walk. So they can go 12 hours running, and then they need 12 hours of rest. Otherwise, they start having detrimental effects.
Okay. Or we can do 8 hours and 8 hours to line up with our
Correct.
rest period.
Yep. But I'm just letting you know about pushing it.
Okay.
Brendan, roll for me a intelligence check. So, thinking back over how long since you saw the dragon leaving, you guesstimate that you're just a shy hair underneath 2 hours since the dragon left.
Do I just see is Filbert not around? Do you disappear again?
Yeah. You just hear a disembodied voice.
I'll just say, by my estimations, which are typically approximately 99.96% accurate, it's been approximately 2 hours since the dragon left. If you can calculate where exactly it is relative to map position and its initial target.
I don't know how fast it flies.
It's true.
It's a trick question. You didn't give me all the variables, and...
Do you know how fast a typical dragon would fly?
Faster than we can ride on a dog sled.
That's for sure, but more into the relativeness of how far would a dragon typically, if let's not say a metal dragon, let's just say a typical dragon of that size. Let's say, Mickey, did it look approximately young adult dragon size? I would know dragons somewhat, relative size.
That's a good question.
I guess I wouldn't know. Anyway,
roll nature check.
Great.
Can I assist him in that, or can he assist me in that?
How's your nature?
I'm proficient in nature.
Sure.
I would say you guys could just each roll one. It's going to be the same thing.
Okay.
Really.
Sure. 11.
12. 5% better than you.
You're making me pull out books.
The fly speed of a dragon.
A Australian swallow.
An African swallow. Oh, what kind of swallow?
They're probably like 80, 120, something like that.
I'm just trying. No, that wasn't the question. The question you asked was,
how far could a typical dragon fly in an hour times 2?
Is it a adult size or young size? It looked to be what you would expect the size of an adult dragon to be.
Okay, so it's an adult dragon size in terms of flight estimation. How far would typically fly? I'm not sure. But it left 2 hours ago. How long would it take for us to travel, in your estimation, to get to our, what was it?
That's what I'm just doing now.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Me too.
Fly 127.
Gonna take us 7 hours to get to Dugan's Hole.
Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion that if we go to Dugan's Hole, by the time we get there, it'll be, like I said, Dugan's Crater, and then we'll be too late to get anywhere else.
I'm sure the dragon is gonna be on its 3rd or 4th town by the time we get to Dugan's Hole.
Yeah.
So it's about picking the one, like I said, in that 2 through 3, 4 range that we can believe we can make in that.
We also have to take into account that I need to sleep on the sled.
For sure.
Well, I mean, we're gonna end up. I believe with the discussions I heard that we're gonna have to rest partway through the trip anyway, because to rest the dogs and everything else. So
yeah, I don't know what happened, but I was drastically and mortally burned by some sort of bursting ball of fire during that fight.
I may have a solution to the resting of the dogs.
Great tell.
And she kind of ushers forward 2 of the kobolds, and as they kind of come forward, you can see that they're kind of got chunks of them missing. And one of them's got like kind of an eye is dangling out a little bit, and he kind of keeps pushing it back up into his head. And you can, Brendan, you looking at them, you can tell that these are recently deceased that have been brought back. And she looks over at the various corpses on the ground there of the Quaggoth and says, "We may have ample beasts of burden here that could convey us."
What would we do with the dogs in the meantime?
If we have dogs, we're okay. We don't need zombies.
Zombies don't need to rest.
I need to rest. I need to pray to my God.
We all have to rest anyway.
I need to pray to her God too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die soon.
You could always pray to my God.
So how are you doing, Cleor?
I'm going to say we appreciate your help, and I think you in the battle to help slay the dragon is a grand idea. However, I personally do not agree with necromancy. What you do in private in your own home is up to you.
The mental gymnastics.
The sin, not the sinner. But not exactly my cup of tea.
And is that your final then? Very well. We shall make our way. Perhaps we shall be able to aid these good people of 10 towns. And should you decide to do so, it would be interesting to discuss the morality and the theology behind allowing people to die as opposed to taking advantage of a simple magical spell. But your God, your rules.
But in my opinion, I think we should probably aim for the 3rd town.
I agree. And those of us who need rest can rest on the sled.
Can I hitch a ride on the zombie frog resurrected express?
Well,
Can I ride one?
I will be using my own dogs, and should they fall, then I will raise them.
Gotcha.
That sounds so cool.
Sounds pretty badass, to be honest.
Do you plan on working your dogs to death every time?
I have not yet done so. However, I take a more pragmatic view. Should the need arise, I have that at my disposal.
Fair enough.
Kind of creepy,
Just
but
ain't right.
alright.
It just ain't right.
appears though we should probably make haste.
Yes, we gotta go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna die soon.
So normally I ride an Axebeak, but I really need to sleep on the wagon there.
Well, I think like how
You can't
How
get a
long is it
long.
gonna
You
take?
can't get the benefit of a long rest riding on a sled. You have to at times dismount it, especially going down the mountain. If you guys are going down the mountain, that's more climbing and working hard to get the sled down. Even when you're on the other things, you don't get the benefit of a long rest while traveling. It's the mechanics of the game. So you'll have to actually stop and take a long rest someplace if that's what you choose to do.
I have the best suggestion that anyone's had so far. Just say goodbye to 10 towns because there's nothing we're going to be able to do about this. I can't possibly fathom how we're going to catch up to a dragon that's had a 2-hour head start.
I know.
Well,
And like,
a dragon will take some time to actually destroy each of its towns. Madam, can you ask your foreman here, perhaps, to some insight on how quickly it would take it to get from place to place? Hang on, I gotta see if she speaks Dwarvish. She does. So she says that in Dwarvish. At which point, the foreman, tell her. The foreman just kind of sighs and, like, you can tell she's like was trying to hold that back. Dragon probably can move. She starts like counting on her fingers. You can see her kind of doing the thing. 9 feet. It will probably just be arriving now at its first destination. It will
So,
take it
pretty much-
some time to burn it to the ground, of course. Although I can't imagine much resistance before it moves on to the next.
you know what would have been really great? They had given us that damn freaking thing that we asked for so we could let them know what's happening. They're like, no, we only have one.
Suckers.
Clerics have the sending spell, just so you know.
Could we task while we rest somewhere, and maybe we rest here, and could we task someone here to perhaps forge us in some small weapons comprised of the same material the dragon's made of? Maybe those could prove effective against it.
Yeah, I do, but I only have 2 level 3 spells. And it's not prepared. And I'm out of spells anyway, so.
Yeah, like I said, we can rest here, and we have people who we can task who are great at smithing here to work while we rest.
So you're willing to let, like, what, 3 towns? I can't math, so like 3 or 4 towns die just so you can get a good night's rest? That's what I'm hearing, right?
If
Sounds
we don't
pretty
get a good
appropriate.
night's rest, if we don't get a good night's rest, I'll be useless, and all the towns will die.
Yeah.
It's calculus.
I mean,
Honestly, it's necessary sacrifices at this point.
They're
I can
already
run, I
gone.
can run up there and do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
That
Like,
sounds
walk up-
fun. Can I watch?
We'd all get there and just watch. That's
And
all
my-
that would happen.
You see the wizard kind of pick up some of the chardolan in her hands and looks over at you, Brendan. Speaking as a arcanist to another, I do not believe that the material would grant any bonus or effectiveness to penetrate itself.
Do you know anything about this material? Anything particular that makes it vulnerable? Freezing temperatures, extreme heat, water, acid.
I do not believe that it would have any type of vulnerabilities at all. It is a very durable material, and other than its properties of taking on arcane or sometimes demonic energies, I do not believe that the material itself would have any kind of flaw.
I mean, there's no built-in design flaw in the dragon. If it grows out of control, no switch to flip or word to say to power it down.
I would not know.
Typically, things like this come with something like that.
Yes, well, unfortunately, Zardak is dead.
Well, if I rest and I look over at Wenzira, I can speak with him and ask him.
Ask who what? I'm sorry.
I could ask Zardak in disguise, of course, but I could ask him, disguised as one of his loyal followers, about if there's any type of failsafe or command word or switch or vulnerable spot built into the dragon by his design to shut it down in case of emergencies. If it grew out of control or while he was tinkering with it, it went off.
Isn't he dead?
Yes, I can speak with dead individuals.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think you'd find it pretty cool, actually. You especially.
The question, does he have to answer truthfully, or does he just
Typically,
I am your master kind of thing?
Yeah, so typically because I was involved in his immediate demise and was kind of cocky whilst doing so, I would have to assume some sort of disguise. Luckily, I have spells to which that do that pretty easily.
That sounds good. You should do that.
Thanks, I appreciate your input. I value it greatly.
Thanks.
Useful skill. One I wish I had.
Well, I think we could both learn things from each other. I happen to have a spell book with such a spell. One wizard to another, and I'm sure there are some spells of your own. We could exchange some pages and notes at times.
I believe I have some knowledge of interest that you might value as well. But first, I think we need to deal with this dragon.
Certainly so. I do have one question. There's a spell that I have researched. Do you happen to have ever heard of a spell called Shatter?
I am familiar with it, yes. I do not myself have the knowledge of casting it.
I'd have to do more research about it, but its apparent rumored effects could be desirable in our not too distant future, perhaps. But I must conduct more research. Just a hypothesis for now.
Is that a big boom one?
Yes, basically.
That's loud.
Yeah, I mean, you summon live animals, so I think we all have our peccadillos.
What's a peccadilly?
It's like an armadillo, but like smaller and cuter.
It's a pack of them.
Wait,
Like a
what's
bunch of armadillos.
What's the armadillo?
So, perhaps we should try to get out in front of its path, then.
Agreed.
Master Halfling, you seem to have some kind of grasp on its flight path and the times it will take us to get there, where would you suggest?
I mean, do we know how fast this thing flies, and do we know how long it's going to take to destroy a town?
Well, he just told you that it took about 2 hours for it since the time that it's left here to reach Dugan's Hole.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the time to destroy a town, I could not. That would seem to be very dependent on the town.
I guess we should. I mean, are we traveling instantaneously, or are we riding the
We don't
sled
have
across the tundra?
We don't have a way to travel instantaneously, so
So 2 miles an hour. That's 4 hours. It's going to take us 10 hours to get to East Haven, give or take.
East Haven is how many?
It flew to Dugan's Hole in 2 hours.
And then where did you say that it was going next?
Goodmead.
and East Haven.
East Haven is a rather large town.
Yes, I believe I would say maybe an hour each at Dugan's Hole and Goodmead would be my guess for a dragon to be able to destroy it.
Would East Haven also be the most defensible then, if it's the largest?
Yes.
Yes.
There goes our pub.
No, that's
It's in Lonelywood.
Lonelywood.
Oh, sick.
In Lonelywood.
You guys have a pub?
Yeah, we don't ever get there.
Well, they say in the business you don't expect to make a profit for the first year, so.
Especially if you're not there. Haven't fixed it at all. It's not open or anything.
It's not even open?
Well, I already see some flaws in your business model, so we'll talk later.
So
I mean,
that
technically my
whole thing about procrastinating, are we gonna just go?
Seems like resting in East Haven is the move, no?
No. Rest here.
Yes. Resting and then East Haven
Yeah.
is the move.
Yeah.
Are we
Only makes the most sense.
sleeping, or are we catching our breath?
I think sleeping, long resting.
It's going to be long past East Haven by the time we even wake up in the morning.
I don't know if we know that. Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's gonna get there in what? How many hours did we say it's gonna take to get to East Haven?
It took 2 hours to get to Dugan's, but we're assuming that it's going to destroy these towns rather quickly. I don't know if
It's
that's
going to take
true.
us 10 hours to get to East Haven, give or take.
And that's
More-
if we go right now,
that's,
right?
So that's
More
18
give.
hours from now.
Yeah.
So then 2 hours to get there traveling. Let's say, how long are we saying it takes to destroy a town like Dugan's Hole? And
An
then
I'd
An
say maybe-
hour.
an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, you've never been to Dugan's Hole, have you?
I guess I've never experienced a mass dragon immolation of a population, luckily.
Well, I wouldn't really call it a population
I
there.
don't know, yeah. Maybe
Your
it's
family
a
doesn't
lot.
sound very fun.
It's barely 100
Dugan's
people
Hole
there,
is
right?
really small. Good.
Barely 100. There's barely 100 people at Dugan's Hole.
Actually,
Yeah.
there's like 50 people who live in Dugan's Hole.
Okay, yikes. So an hour
It's like
might
a
even be
30-minute
overkill.
destruction.
An hour might even be overkill. You guys are
It might
correct.
be-
I stand corrected.
It
Onward to
might just be a
Goodmead.
It might be a flyby, honestly.
Yeah,
A
yeah. It might even
flyby.
be like a spit as it flies to Goodmead and it just destroys it.
Listen, the priest who took me in when my father went nuts and like my mother died lives there. So let's not just say it's a flyby, okay?
All right, well, it's
Yeah. Well, we
sorry to say, but it's gone by now.
Yeah,
So it's going to go to Dugan's Hole. It's already
already done it.
rampaging through it.
Rampaging through
It's
it
gonna
as we
take-
speak.
less than an hour for it to fly to Goodmead.
Correct.
It's going to rip through Goodmead just as fast as it did Dugan's Hole.
Goodmead just as
And
small.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slightly bigger, I think. Only
Slightly
slightly.
bigger.
And then I would say
East Haven is an actual fortified city, if I remember correctly,
Yes.
though.
Yeah,
So
I
East
expect
Haven's
us.
not going to be as easy.
Yeah, I
It
think
might
we
be
could
a
arrive as like the
2-hour
cavalry.
adventure for that dragon.
2, 3,
Yeah, we could arrive as
4,
like a cavalry.
5, 6, 7. At best, and being incredibly generous, it's going to be already in East Haven and rampaging through it when we wake up from our nap.
So then,
And then we still have 10 hours of travel to get to East Haven. So it's going to be probably all the way up and around close to Lonelywood by that time.
Where the heck is
Where's I guess am I reading? Where's Caer Dineval?
Yeah, I was just asking that myself.
It's the white
Right by
dot in the middle.
the lock.
Do you want to
North of East Haven.
do you want to share that map
Got
with
it.
them?
Yeah.
That you've got there with your calculations? Would this conversation be easier?
How do I go about sharing
I'll
that?
do it. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
I wouldn't be of any help.
I can't read.
I
No,
mean,
yeah, it's close.
I mean, I can read,
but the thing is, like, East Haven, Tourmaline, Bremen, Argos, and Bryn Shander are all huge.
Well, Bremen's not huge.
Yeah, Bremen's not, but
Bryn Shander is very big and
Yeah.
has like dwarven defenses.
It's also the last that you said
Yeah.
True.
on the flight path. Certainly, we could probably, I would hope.
Do we want to work backwards and just go straight to Bryn Shander and work our way opposite of what we know the dragon's doing?
I mean, if we go to Bryn Shander and try to warn them, maybe they can warn other people.
It won't have the element of
I feel
surprise
like-
on East Haven either. I don't feel like.
I feel like it's like,
On.
you know, we're not the top tier of all adventurers in the world here. We're trying to take all this on, and we had alerted. Who sent us on this dang thing? Where was she at?
Honestly, this seems like a lot of work. How about we just go to Lonelywood and protect it?
I'm with Win Zero on this one. That's a good wait. That's a bad waste of alcohol, if not.
Yeah, we sleep, we go there, we take our time, we shoot the shit.
Think about how nice the beds will be.
Duvessa Shane is the one who sent us. She is the speaker of Bryn Shander. So if we make it to Bryn Shander and make it to Duvessa Shane, then she can alert the other towns. I mean,
Evacuate. She
And
has
she has the power
to
to.
communicate with them instantly.
You can kill your
12
stream,
hours.
by the way, Brendan.
It's 12 hours to Bryn Shander.
Okay, so that's. We take our rest that we need to have in order to do anything.
What time is it?
Or we could go straight to Bryn Shander and rest there.
And hope we don't run into anything on the way.
Yeah.
You just got to be sneaky about it.
But Duvessa Shane is the one that sent us on this quest to stop this from happening. Well, unfortunately, we were too late, but she knows of our quest. She knows who we are. She's not going to look at us like we're absolutely out of our minds when we say, oh, there's a dragon construct on the way to destroy all the towns. You know, so I think that's possibly our best option, since we likely cannot stop it on its path in time.
One doesn't always need to give all of the information. A dragon is a dragon, right?
Right.
Construct.
But
That's a detail that maybe doesn't have to be given.
Oh, can you let them know? This wizard lady?
I am
Yeah,
no
do you have a
priestess. I do not have that in my repertoire of lass.
But
Don't you just need to read a book or something?
No, dear, no.
What about, like, asking for help from, like, your deity?
I don't have a deity. I do not pray to one.
Have you ever heard of the Great Old One? He might be able to help you out.
How's that
Why
working out
doesn't
for
he help you
Tia?
out?
Oh, he helps me out all the time.
that's what she said.
Literally.
So what do you
Anyway,
think?
who I need to send a message to?
To Vesta Shane, the
Who's
speaker
that?
of Alexander.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Can you really?
I have sending.
Have you met her?
Hell
Do you know
yeah,
her?
brother.
I
You have to
don't
know
know
her.
her.
Then
That's my
you're-
problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Who do you know?
No one.
Do you just require to? Do you require
I
to
know-
know their name?
You
Right.
have to be familiar with them.
Oh, who can do the little magic-y thing that...
I just put it up.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I know. Okay. I want you to not fight this, okay?
Okay.
I'm talking to... I already forgot your character's name.
Ashala.
Yeah.
Ashala.
All right.
Sorry, you only have a
I'm
6
need-
intelligence, Manzira. You know, it's hard for you to remember things.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to trust me, okay?
Okay.
Don't fight me.
All right.
And then I want to cast Phantasmal Force on her.
Wait, what?
And
I know what she's doing.
And cast the illusion of Devesta Shane. And was she snooty? I can't remember.
Yes.
She was pretty snooty, I think.
Yes.
Prancing around the area, but only Ashala can see it.
Here in your glasses.
So that's who I have to send a message to? And what do you want me to say?
Oh shit, that's fucking what? No way. That's such a good idea.
Throw up the phantasmal force.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Oh, I got it. It does it perfectly.
Treats it as if it were real.
Yeah, better. So Winzira's got a 6 intelligence. All right, so do this. Roll for me. All right, so you start to see in your mind this image of the speaker of Bryn Shander. Christ, I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
Vesta Shane.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just looking up how to say this. Am I spelling it wrong? What the fuck? I am spelling it wrong. my freaking. All right.
Oh, look, we met her almost a year ago.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So Charlotte.
Yeah, I know her.
That's what you see. So look in your
Okay.
your handouts, right? So
Yeah, I
you
see it,
This
yeah.
new woman kind of comes to you, right? So when you go to make your sending spell, what I need you to do is I need you to roll with advantage an Arcana check to see if
Alright.
the illusion was sufficient to.
Sense to me.
Advantage, you said? Arcana? Where?
Good enough.
Alright, cool.
All right.
Sweet.
So you reach out through the great old one, and you feel the tendrils of tentacles kind of coiling around your arms. You're in your mind's eye, and you reach your mind out. And what message of 25 words do you send?
Give me a second.
Yeah. We have killed Zaradok. The dragon is loosed. Tell it the flight path.
So, there's a dragon on its way to destroy all of the towns, and it is coming from. Sorry, I don't remember the town names. This way. It's going from Dugan's Hole to Bryn Shander.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I put it in the chat.
Yeah, it looked. It says Dugan's Hole. Well, I don't want to say Dugan's Hole. I was trying to shorten it, so it's like they're in a row, right?
Oh,
You got
yeah,
4
sorry.
words left
Mm-hmm.
after Dugan's Hole.
Counterclockwise to Bryn Shander.
Counterclockwise to Bryn Shander.
4 words.
That's it.
Hopefully she takes it seriously, considering the fact she has no idea who I am.
Prank
She might
call.
respond to your message.
Yeah, she should be familiar with the spell enough to respond. Hopefully.
I think they use like sending.
They use sending stones.
Pretty sure they
That's
use-
what we wanted
Yeah.
before we went on the mission. They
To
were
be
like,
honest, I would have kept it. It would have been mine forever.
I understand. My thanks.
Though it seems like she gets it. I guess where do you want to head now, considering she
What?
understands?
Apparently, it's not our problem anymore, then, right? She said thanks.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
gonna go ahead and start heading south over the spine. Nice meeting you guys.
We can leave now? I thought we couldn't leave because of the whatchamacallit lady.
Nah, it's fake news. You can leave whenever you want.
Oh, jeez. I could have left a long time ago.
At least give me your name, halfling, so someone will remember it once you are buried in snow for all eternity.
Everybody knows my name.
Yet I
I'm
don't.
Filbert.
Name is
Filbert,
Cheer.
damn it.
Filbert, damn it. Pleasure to meet you.
Yes. So, let's go, gang. We got 12 hours of riding ahead of us.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Or are we resting first?
What time is it?
I
It's
thought we were
early in the morning.
I guess at this point it doesn't really matter if we rest or not, because they're aware at least.
Unless we get attacked on our sled.
If it's early morning, you can't go to sleep again.
Right.
Well, we haven't long rested in a while.
You long
It's-
rested right before you came to
Yeah.
the thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
perfect. Then we ride.
Said before we came here. Before we came to this place.
It just feels like forever because it's D&D.
Yeah, we've been
Okay.
inside this place for like 2 hours. Tops.
Exactly.
And we short rested in there as well, didn't we?
Yeah, half that
with
time
the
was
scouting,
resting.
the approach, the fight outside, the meeting on Gandalfa, and all that, it has been 2 hours, and now 2 hours and 10 minutes, based on your discussions here.
Listen, we are winded. We are lazy.
But I
But
was
the
under the
dogs-
impression
dogs are
that
gonna do most
before
of the work.
right before the ascent, you guys had taken a long rest. Right before you did the whole ascent.
Yeah, so we can't rest it. So let's go.
So what is the route, Filbert, that you will be taking? Are you going to go down the mountain, or are you going the 8 mile around?
I mean, do I think the dogs can get up and over the rest of the mountain?
Well, you know that in conferring with Valin, who introduces herself as Valin Harpali, that, you know, that was the route that she came up the mountain. And that,
Yeah, she had like some path that she knew about, right?
Yeah, well, there's a path, but there's, looking at your map, she agrees with you that you guys could rappel down. It would just be a lot of climbing and having to work the sled, you know, carrying it and lowering it at certain spots, your sleds. Or you could take this other route around. It would take a bit longer to travel, but you have less chances of avalanches or getting lost or
Yeah.
that type of thing.
If absolutely, positively nothing goes wrong, it's 2 hours to go up and over the mountain, or 4 hours to go around it.
What are the chances nothing goes wrong?
Absolutely no chance of nothing going wrong.
So let's take the long route then.
I say we go around.
Let's go over.
We're already alerted them, so which town are we going to then?
Well, I guess we're heading to Bryn Shander was the plan.
We already talked to her.
I mean, there's literally nothing we're going to be able to do.
Very true.
All of us are completely and totally beat up.
And we're tapping
The amount of
spells.
time it's going to take us to get anywhere near any of those towns, the dragon's going to be moving on. We can only hope that the speaker sends word to the other towns
I know.
and that they're able to defend themselves.
I say we go to your pub.
9 hours.
It's not honestly, actually, my character doesn't know it, but it's not an actual pub. It's just an abandoned building.
That's very disappointing. I'm going to get there and be extremely disappointed.
Yes. There's spiders in the basement.
But
There's a ghost that lives there.
It's part of the charm.
He sounds fun.
Oh, so we can go to Bryn Shander, sleep,
it
and
does
then,
have.
and then I don't know.
Well, we're
Go to
going to have to
Bryn
pass
Shander.
through Dugan's Hole so we can see how bad things are in Dugan's Hole.
Well, no, you don't
and
have
then continue on.
to. You don't have to. You could go through Goodmead.
We can avoid all the
Oh, if
destruction.
you're going to Bryn
Oh,
Shander,
yeah.
The
Well,
consequences of our own
yeah,
actions.
good-
Avoid that.
Good meat's going to be destroyed as well. By the time we
Brendan,
get
go
there.
ahead and roll an Arcana, an intelligence check again for me.
Sure thing, chicken wing. Be a 14.
She kind of looks and she asks you to check Mr. Halfling and Master Mage. Looking at this, correct me if I'm wrong yet, but it appears to me, based upon your notations, that it could be made to get to Tourmaline in about 15 and a half hours of travel, should nothing go wrong. Is that look correct to you?
5, 6, 7, 12, 16 hours
Yep.
of nonstop travel without any rest,
Right, so 24...
running on completely empty.
24 hours to get to Termina.
Okay. Yes, if that's a question that you're asking.
So then besieges
And Termaline
East
would
Haven.
take... It is it one of the largest towns in all of 10 towns, one would think. They would put up a good bit of resistance as well. So
It's a long way from Kaer Konig to here to Termaline also. It's a long way for it to go. Some of the longest distance for it to travel between cities.
I will defer to you. I defer to all of your judgment. I just thought I'd point out that as a kind of a benchmark. It seems that Termaline is towards the end of its, or at least halfway, maybe a little more than halfway in its late path. And we can get there with a rest in 24 hours.
Can I insight check her?
Yeah.
I want to
sounds
see if
good.
she's trying to, like, throw a wrench in our gears here.
Probably just has stocks and bonds investments in Termaline good sales.
Right.
What am I doing? Insight.
Termaline real estate.
14.
Helping to fight a dragon? Of course. A wizard worth her weight never passes up a chance to test her magic against the mightiest foes.
She actually seems pretty keen on doing battle with a dragon. She also seems that she does not want to see all of 10 towns getting destroyed. But you also get a sense that perhaps it's not all out of the goodness of her heart that she doesn't want 10 towns destroyed.
Only sitting down.
And who knows, maybe somebody will beat it before they get to Termaline. Aren't there a bunch of other adventuring parties out there?
Yeah, there's got to be
Yeah, but-
way sicker adventurers than us. They'll kill it.
9 and 6, 9 and 3. So, but yes, you're right. We could be to Brimshander, if I'm correct in your map here, in 20 hours, with a bit of rest and recuperation.
I think Brent Shander would be a good place to start, and make sure that way we can talk with the speaker and see if she's heard anything from the other towns and possibly coordinate a defense somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
And perhaps if she could draw the people from the smaller towns to Bryn Shander to defend. Send the word.
Well, hopefully after sending that word, that's what she is smart enough to do.
To have people abandon their homes and their livelihoods and everything and run and save another
call it
to save-
evacuation.
to save another town.
No, evacuate.
Evacuate so they don't die.
Better than being burned to a crisp.
What
Philbert
if,
could tell you that.
Based on
Is
the
it-
leader of another town telling them that that's the case.
But she's part of the council.
Okay.
That's like a council
Sure.
matter.
Sure.
I mean, they don't have to go to Bryn Shander, but they got to go to a bigger town.
Or she'll just let them attack all the other towns and fortify Brimshander because that's all she cares about.
She could order the towns to fortify their local principalities, so she could have Braved go to Targos and Lowlywood go to Turbalade to help defend it. things like that. She could call in the lesser towns to go to the larger ones. They wouldn't have to go too far. It doesn't make sense for Kaer Koenig to evacuate to Bryn Shander.
Yeah.
And they're just going to get picked off on their way there by this thing.
Yeah.
So that could be modified, altered.
All right. So what's the plan?
Yep.
Bryn Shander.
Bryn Shander.
Bryn Shander.
Gender.
What's the route you guys are taking?
Because we'll go
Through Dugan's?
around the mountain towards Dugan's. We'll pass through Dugan's and head to Bryn Shander.
Cool. Just break my heart on the way.
That's a bonus.
But, I mean, we could just not care about any of it and leave. And you're concerned about the safety of the people there, so we can at least check to see if they were killed or not.
Yeah, we can see if there are survivors.
Yeah.
I think they're survivors.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I bet there are a few.
Did we take care of the wolves there? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yes, we did. We did.
Okay, that's good. When they flee into the tundra, they won't get eaten by the giant, scary wolves.
All right.
And so hopefully no distractions were in Dugan's Hole between 9 and 10 hours.
Sounds like a plan.
As you gather up your company, you are not aggressively, but with obvious intent
Before we leave, I do want to say that I want one of those suits of plate to take with us for helping her out.
I'm not familiar with what plate you refer.
It was on like the second level or something like that. There was like 4 suits of full plate armor on one of the levels.
It's in the armory.
No, it wasn't the armory.
How are you asking? Are you asking or are you threatening? Whichever. Either roll a persuasion or an intimidation. However you want to do so.
Hold on.
No, well, no, I would be, because I don't speak Dwarven, so I would be saying it to Thea that I want one of those suits of armor.
Okay. So Thea, however you would be presenting it to her, you roll it.
Yeah. Grindelfa, we'd like to continue trade. I know you realize the situation on the surface is dire. But my very large companion over there noticed some armor that he would like. I think it was in the practice room. If it wouldn't be too much trouble for us to take that as a boon for our assistance in freeing your people from madness. So I will roll a persuasion.
Yes, please.
Not my best skill, but boom.
Though it would be much... We do not find much humor in things as you weak, soft surface folk do. But it would be in true Durgar jest to allow you to do so. But as you say, in the spirit of cooperation, I will not allow you to try to don an animated suit of armor. I would like to see you succeed in saving some of 10 towns, not fall to the blows of animated armor that we use to train against.
What?
I don't know. He broke up a bunch.
It was breaking up really bad. So, I wasn't talking about
Brendan,
the.
can you please turn off your streaming of the thing? I think it's Doggenar.
Sure. Yeah, I was just. Oh yeah, I forgot she was back home for sure.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I wasn't speaking of the animated armor. I was speaking
Yes,
of.
actually you were. That is the only armor in the training room, and if you would have touched it, it would have come alive and attacked you, as they are animated suits of armor. So she's trying to tell you that it would be a great Dwargard jest to allow you to try to do so. But your words rang true, and as such, she is foregoing the hilarity of watching you try to don an animated suit of armor that would then come to life and attack you.
True, cat. Sorry.
Did us a solid there.
Oh, that would have been fun to see.
Yeah, I'm a little upset.
Big suit with the guys in them that were like in pain. Okay.
I mean, the ones that had the Duragar like strapped in and like
The hammers?
psychically being tortured to
Yeah.
use the armor.
No, those are different.
Yeah, it's animated. So.
All right, settle
Well, I
up.
appreciate you letting us know. He's just really been looking to improve his stuff. You know, it's kind of hard for the big guy like this to find something that fits him. Unless perhaps maybe you guys have something laying around for helping you out. You know?
She looks up at the large Goliath and then looks around at the dwarvish sized people that
Yeah.
are all standing about and just kind of looks at you. I wish you well in your endeavor.
I'm already walking towards the elevator.
Goodbye, lady. Your food was amazing.
Hey, bye.
See you guys.
A contingent of Drugar kind of like fall in around you and start to escort you. And you are led up to the elevator, and at the top of which, bloodstains still all around. You're led out through the front gate, and as you pass through, you hear a resounding boom as the doors shut behind you. You're able
Freaking Duragar.
to make your
That
way
was
down
fun.
to your own sleds. And as you begin to start to go down the path, the wizard that you have met, Valine, kind of catches up to you, coming off of a slope where she has kind of separated out, having left a little bit before you, and falls in behind, begins to follow you. She leads 2 dog sleds, which apparently each have 6 dogs on each. She rides on one, but both are being driven by kobolds and have additional kobolds riding on the sled with her.
That's kind of cool.
Going down, you make it down, and she kind of takes the lead and shows you the way. And as such, where the hell did my thing go? There it is. It takes you about 4 hours of travel to kind of take the long way and skirt around the peaks. But you make it out onto the tundra about 4 hours later without any incident.
Cool.
Good.
And
Hang on. Filbert, you kind of, once you're on the plane and you get the bearings, you kind of are able to use your craft and your to kind of get on that. Just give me a survival check with advantage since you have the map. DC's 5 to be able to follow your map.
I have a +8 in survival.
Okay, so you automatically succeed that.
So 23.
Yeah, so 5 hours after, 9 hours since you left, you come across. You approach where Dugan's Hole once stood. I'm just doing a little bit of math there. So that was 2 hours inside, 2 hours and 10 minutes inside, 9 hours. So it's 11 hours and 10 minutes. As you approach, you see the still glowing embers of some of the structures that are no longer burning, but have been reduced down to charcoal and rubble. Not a single building remains standing of Dugan's Hole. Everybody give me a perception.
I rolled a nat 20. That's a 27.
I got a dirty 20.
So, just as it just was a group one, so this is for the whole group. While you're looking at these buildings, right, and that they're all fried, you see that there are actual like scorches, and where the snowpack has been kind of almost melted and is refrozen, showing these kind of long lines that then run through buildings. Every building has been burned or exploded. You do see some survivors moving through the rubble. Some trying to tend to some of the wounded. Others trying to find possessions or anything of use. Doing a quick count or so, you only see about 20-25 people still alive.
That's not so bad.
Oh, that's better than I was expecting.
You pass a couple of oh, we did. I just don't remember his name.
Any of my notes anywhere.
No, we definitely did. What was it?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I think that was it.
So I'm gonna start going up to the survivors, see if I recognize any of them, and ask if they've seen Father Thaddeus.
Okay. Pick high or low.
No.
I think he's over near the remains of the temple. I think
I'm
he's...
gonna rush over there, thank them, and ask it, and tell them if they need any rations, there's some on my sled.
As you approach, you see a kind of a bundled figure hunched over. It looks like some of the rubble has been pulled together, and a small fire is burning there. And in the light of that, you can see the figure of Father Thaddeus trying to bind wounds. Occasionally, as you walk up, you see him saying a prayer, and a bit of the wounds kind of close up that you can see, but very feebly. And at that point, he kind of just slouches, seemingly his strength spent.
Going to run up to him and embrace him.
Oh, my child, you're alive.
You're alive.
Yes, well, I was fortunate where many others were not.
I was so sure when I was in the mountain that I had lost you.
Apparently, the Morning Lord still has work for me to do.
Well,
Dugan's Hall is no more, I fear.
You must make your way to Bryn Shander.
Aye, 'twas our thought as well. I have asked the speaker, who somehow survived, as well, to gather up what provisions and what useful items we can, and it is our intention to follow Speaker Durmont to Brimshander, perhaps to find shelter there. Okay.
Well, listen, the dragon is on a path. Its plan is to take all of Tin Towns.
No.
Dugan's was its first stop.
Hey, the Thunder, protect us.
We tried to stop it, but we couldn't. We only were able to stop its creator.
There, child, now. You did what you could.
The Dwergar of Sunblight, though, we have made friends with Grindolfa, who has taken over instead of the insane Zardock. We have taken out the evil priest, who was really a devil in disguise. And these Dwergar may help with any rebuilding efforts that you need, with trade. But I think our people would be more safe in a less raised town. I only wish I could have stopped this before it got to us, but I could not.
You look spent, darling. Please, rest now. Will you journey with us towards Brimshander? Or must you rush ahead?
That's probably the best bet. Okay.
So, what?
He looks around and sees Filbert already kind of slouched down and starting to crash out. Well, perhaps a rest for all of you then.
Yeah. We can travel with them and protect them.
They'll slow us down.
We're not all gonna fit on the dog sled.
Yeah, we're on a time crunch here.
I don't think we have time. I think we need to go as fast as we can. I don't want to leave your people behind, but I feel as though it is of utmost importance that we go as fast as we can.
But we're almost Bryn Shander. What's the difference of us resting here and resting there?
I don't care about resting here or there, but you know, your people are slow.
You've pushed the dogs now for 9 straight hours. It is another probably 3 hours to Brimshander. You could probably push them and still make them Brimshander before their strength gave out.
Oh, but if we rest here, oh wait, never mind. Winzira's gonna shut up now.
If we rest here, then we can take my people.
Well, there are many wounded. We will be making a slow way there. It will probably take us at least a good 16 hours of walking to get to Brimshander.
We do not have that kind of time.
Yes, we don't have that kind of time, Father.
They're actually safer staying here.
This is true.
The dragon's probably not going to come back here. The path was in a full loop and then back to the spine.
And perhaps we could look to build some shelter or make to the wood. Certainly make to the wood and maybe erect some kind of fortification.
Pray with me, Father.
Always, my child. But allow me to lead. I am tired and perhaps brevity is what Lathander is looking for here in this particular situation.
Filbur is audibly chuckling at that, hearing that.
Lord of Light, give my your daughter the strength that she will need to face this challenge that you have put before us, and give us all the strength to carry on. May your light guide us in this darkness. For this we pray.
Shala rolls her eyes.
Now, I have more wounded to tend to before we can set out. But if you decide to leave, I will give you my blessing, and I will continue to pray for you.
I think we must head on.
I very much understand. Oh. We're listening to the forge instead of the crying people of the town.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm missing out on the front.
It's supposed to be push up.
Whoa. What is that?
One of the buildings that had been burning finally gave through and fell down in a cloud of embers and sparks fly up into the air.
At least you'll be warm tonight.
Well,
all right, as you guys head back out, Filbert's map and his +8 is sufficient to guide you on the correct path. You do cut through the woods near Goodmead, the edge of that, and follow the path on a straight line across the tundra. And roughly 3 hours as the begin to flag and their strength seems to be nearing its end, you can see the walls of Brimshander begin to come out of the darkness, and the torches and lights that burn at the gates of Brimshander begin to come into view.
I am going to cast my light spell, which I probably already had cast, and make a kind of waving motion at the gate as we approach.
Okay.
I mean, it's a cantrip that I can just cast, so I mean, heck, I can like beep 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 beep.
Every 6 seconds.
Exactly.
It's a little Morse code going on. All right. So you guys approach. You're approaching from almost the due south, slightly east. So you have a choice. You could either go to the east or the south gate.
See it on the map? Yeah. All right. Stables are there. I'd say we approach the south gate because that's closest to the stables.
Okay.
This makes the most sense. If we go east, we got to go all the fucking way down.
Cool. All right. For those of you who have never been to Brimshander in the group, allow me to.
I mean, I think I technically have been.
Well, I'm more talking about the
The newer players.
Yeah.
the newer players. As you approach the gates, the walls of Brimshander. Shit, I mean, I'm trying to remember Brimshander now. That was a long time ago, man.
It's a good thing
Far away.
we don't have the Goliath who caused the scene here with us anymore.
That's true.
You have a different Goliath that can cause a different scene.
Yeah, or the ranger who.
So as you
argued
approach,
one day.
you see 30-foot tall walls surrounding a city that spans beyond your ability to see. And as you approach, you see a tall hinged gate, about 15 feet tall, with banded iron wooden beams that loom before you. Those gates are currently closed right now as you approach. There's got to be a better Brimshander handout than this. I find it very hard to believe that there's no good picture of Brimshander. That aggravates me. Bah. Speaker, yes, that is true. That is all true. There we go. 2 seconds. It'll be worth it. Come on, man. Today. Fucking lag.
Dave said, "Fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm out."
Fucking hell, man. I don't know why it's not working. A GIF should work. I used the GIF to do that Yeti attack, man. All right. So as you approach the gates, they are lit up with whale oil lanterns, giant braziers at the top. And there are additionally lanterns lit at the base, spreading out a pool of bright light in the ground directly in front of the gate. And as you approach, you can see guardsmen at the top of the gate.
Hail! We come for the speaker, Duvesta Shane.
Gates stay closed till morning. Without prior authorization.
Get Sheriff Markham.
And who might you be?
Damn. Of the Lord Lathander.
Oh, for the God's sakes, it's a priest. Does your company have a name?
Doomsled.
Did you give that to them? Does she know that?
I think so.
I think so too. Yeah, that is one. And he kind of checks on the thing and is like, yes, all right. You have been expected. You're late. Open the gates. And with that, you can hear like kind of shifting of braces are moved and latches, and you can hear a ratcheting of a turnstile being turned, and slowly the gate begin to open, and you are granted access into Brimshander.
All right, so we're gonna stop by the stables first.
Mm-hmm.
Drop off the dags, and then head towards the town hall in haste.
As you guys do that, you can see that the mage has Valine begins to pull out some of these kind of a long coat, several long coats out of her various bags, and she begins to kind of give instructions to the kobolds, and you see them kind of climb up on each other's shoulders and balancing precariously. She takes these long coats, and she wraps them around them, and pulls their hoods up. And you can see she's very careful. She's taking time to kind of pull the hood tight and closed, and checking on them. And now that you have two normal sized kind of looking people, except for the telltale snout nose of one, and little kind of openings at two different spots where little tiny eyes can be seen.
I mean, when Zero walks around here with no problem, I'm just saying.
These are undead kobold.
Well, only two, and those are at the base. But yes,
They're just kobold, maybe. But they are undead kobolds.
In Tourmaline, they'll be fine. There's kobolds there.
Not undead ones.
They won't know the difference.
They're under a code. It's fine. I love that.
Yeah, kobolds in a trench coat.
The second time we've seen this.
all right. So you guys are making your way towards the town hall.
Yep. Well, first the stables to drop our.
Yeah, so that's where as you were stabling the stable hand, the young lad sees you, seemingly recognizing the dogs more than he recognizes you, and brings in and your axe beaks and pulls them into very deftly into using some scraps of raw meat, gets them into a stable, and brings the dogs into more of a kind of an enclosed, almost like a little den with straw and some kind of heat, braziers that keep it relatively comfortable and warm, and the dogs all get settled in. As you make your way onto the streets of Brimshander, you do notice that there are still people moving about, if not very quickly, heads down, and movement seems to be people rushing about here and there. If anything, you can kind of get a sense that there is a bit of tension in the air, which you're kind of glad to see.
Yeah. I mean, she listened.
You hear orders being shouted, and as you begin to make your way into the center of the city, a sled being pulled by several militiamen appears to have large spears or maybe even ballista bolts on it that are being rushed out towards the walls as you make your way down the main thoroughfare towards the center of the city.
All right. Well, it seems like your message was received, Ashala.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say so. Everyone's in kind of a bad mood now, though.
Well, they should be. They were hanging about in a good mood. I would be very concerned.
Who is this chick anyway? You said she's
the-
like the counselor, but what is her actual position?
She's the town speaker, but she's also, each town has a speaker, right?
Like the
Mm-hmm.
That's the leader of the town, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she is the head of the council of speakers, which is the group of the people from each of the towns.
I see. So you made the right call. I understand now.
I'm tired.
I am as well, but we need to make it to Vestishane. Let her know we're here, and we need to take a rest. Sure, she will accommodate us.
You approach the town hall, knowing your way, having been there before. It is completely lit up, even more so than you ever remember it. You see militia being mustered in the front, people coming quickly in and out of the building, running in all directions, orders being shouted. It is a bustling with activity as you approach. As you begin to get even closer, and you begin to mount the steps to approach the interior, you recognize the large frame of Sheriff Southwell. He is conferring with a lieutenant, giving him instruction as you guys approach him from behind. But you do see his bald head, and it's impossible to miss.
Sheriff! Good to see our message was received. We need to be on high alert. We've just come from Dugan's and it is destroyed.
Utterly?
Utterly. There are a few survivors. Luckily, Father Thaddeus has survived and is treating the wounded, but I fear for Goodmead and every other town in 10 towns.
We lost contact with Goodmead hours ago. But
it's likely they have fallen to the same fate.
Well, quickly inside, the speaker will want to speak with you. You guys kind of go in, where before there was like kind of that entryway where you divested of all of your accoutrements. As you guys come in, all the doors are blown wide open. It is just as cold inside now. Everyone is still bustling about in full cold weather gear on the inside. You can see a kind of a table has been set up, and on that table are two large maps, one showing all of 10 towns, the other what appears to be a large map of Brimshander and the surrounding area around it. Notations are being marked on it. There are a bunch of different aids with clipboards and information, and you can see that speaker Shane rather is kind of bent over and helping to make notations and giving some orders. As Southwell approaches and calls out to her, she looks up and sees you. Says, "I thank you for the warning. I believe it's been not going to be much of help to many of the towns, but I've gotten word to Tourmaline and Targos to build up their fortifications. Hopefully they will be able to make a stand."
Well, I give her the flight path. I say, if Goodmead is gone, next is East Haven.
East Haven is engaged as we speak.
Next is Caer Dineval, Caer Koenig, Hermeline, Lonelywood, Bremen, Targos, and then Brimshander.
Markham Southwell, and you're sure of this?
Yes, we saw it. We saw the map. This is a construct dragon. It was created out of Chardolin with the help of a devil. Twisted a priest and twisted Zardoc. We could not stop it. By the time we arrived, it was too late. It had already set flight. But at least we were able to discover its path and take out this leader. All the small towns need to flee to the larger. It will not stop until it raises all of 10 towns. It will continue on.
Or gets destroyed.
Exactly, friend Goliath. That is what we shall do. It will not find all of our towns to be as easy as others. And your warning will be of great help. Duvesa kind of looks up at you, but look at you. You all look run to death. You have fled straight here, have you?
Yes.
Yeah. We have not rested yet. We definitely need a rest before we do anything more.
Cots can be provided and a place for you to take a respite. Sheriff, please see that they are provisioned and provided with rooms here in the hall. I will want to speak with them as soon as they are refreshed. I do not know how long East Haven will continue to hold out. When last we spoke, they've been engaged some hours ago. Been 4 or 5 hours since the dragon first was spotted there. But I have not heard from their sending stone in some time. I do not know if they continue to fight now or not. But go. You will do no good to any of us if you fall from exhaustion.
Very well.
Agreed.
Markham takes you off the main hall. There has been offices or some kind of conference room that has been, the furniture's all been pushed to the side. Cots and emergency provisions have been set up in here. It potentially could be used as a triage or a field hospital should the need be. But for right now, it would provide you all with a place to take a rest, should you choose to do so.
Yes.
Yes. And before we go to sleep or anything, I want to take a closer look at that Goliath axe that we found in the armory. See if it looks like there's anything special about it.
Go ahead and do an investigation.
Best skill.
Okay.
Well.
It appears to be hand forged, folded steel of decent quality. The handle is notched and has seen quite a bit of use. It has seen battle, as even the blade shows a few notches from striking other weapons. The handle and etched into the blade of the axe itself are a pattern that you recognize as being tribal to the Goliath. Give a history check. You recognize that this pattern of knotwork indicates that it was made by the following tribe, if I can ever get there. I'm gonna have to pronounce this, son of a bitch. They from the Akhenathi clan.
Okay. So, how do you spell that?
Akhenathi.
And was it like a what kind of axe is it? Is it like a great axe or like a battle axe or?
It is. Battle axe.
And looking at it, just looks like a well-crafted axe, though. Nothing more than that.
That you can tell just by your 12 investigation? Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll ask Brendan to take a look at it and see if he thinks there's anything special about it or not.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything before they hunker in?
Nope, I'm sleeping.
Zera's already snoring.
Yep, we're ready to sleep.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Brendan?
Brendan, can you hear us?
He's sleeping too, apparently.
He's in a trance. Yo. That's weird. Because he's not muted.
Mr. Brendan!
Well, I'm not sure what happened to him there. But we can have that discussion when we pick up again. I think it's 11 and a good place to call it a night.
Have a nice Christmas, everyone. And New Year's.
You too. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoys their little gift.
Yes, thank you, Mickey.
Thank you so much.
I meant to paint them, but life got in the way. So,
it's all good.
Enjoy those of you who paint. Enjoy them.
It's so cute. I can't wait.
And you guys, I hope will get there tomorrow or the next day. Sorry about that. When's your yours too?
It's the postal service, so.
Yeah, postal service is unreliable.